G'day guys, and welcome! My name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition as we play Curse of the Crimson Throne, a Pathfinder 1st Edition adventure that we have repurposed for the sake of, this thing that we do. Joining me today are my wonderful Patreons. Look at them, aren't they amazing? Give them a round of applause, everyone. Woo! Good to see everyone. I hope you guys are doing well today. Now, I've got a confession to make. It is currently tax time at the Dead Aussie Gamer household, so I'm Michael, have forgotten and neglected even, if we should say, to have converted this encounter into 2nd edition. That being said, we are going to be playing this a little bit by the ear, which means two things. Firstly, that you guys are going to have a very cinematic encounter because, yep, that's what's going to happen. And I'm going to ask that my players don't roll onto the characters on the map. Secondly, is we're going to have some pretty big doozies for the channel point rewards for today. So rest assured, we will have a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of chaos. And while I may not have necessarily converted stuff, I definitely have some really, really fun things planned for this encounter. Mostly because some of these guys have stats and abilities and powers that don't exist in the 2nd edition as well. So there you go. Now, joining me today, of course, is these lovely people. But before we get to know about them, let's take a moment to say thank you to our sponsors. Guys, we have a number of sponsors who help us keep the lights on here at the Dead Aussie Gamer. And we're going to tell you all about them, starting with, of course, none other than Fantasy Grounds, our VTT of choice, which you can see behind me, that helps me prep my games for when I do prep them, and has a bunch of really, really cool digital maps, dice rolling, now Sirenscape integration, which is really cool, so you can actually set soundscapes to scenes and to battles and to things like that, and add that into your regular prep work, which is incredible. And of course, Sirenscape, talking about them, which is another one of our sponsors who help us make really cool sound sets that allow us to make things like squealing pig noises. That was very soft. Let's try that again.
Oh.
There it is.
Already then.
Are you watching Deliverance?
That is...
Oh, no.
No, that is literally the key for squealing pig. So there you go. And many, many more really amazing sound effects are at your fingertips with, of course, this amazing bit of kit. And lastly, Hero Forge for the wonderful artwork you can see both on my digital map and from my players, who we are very thankful to be here. Now, we are going to go do a quick speed fire round of character intros. And, they do light up, and that is all magic. Dag magic. Now, we're going to do a round of introductions while I finish and put on some little bits and pieces. So I'm going to pass the buck over to my players to introduce themselves and their characters. Because every single one of you know your character, know your backstory, and what you're going to tell people, don't we? We're not going to get to a certain point and then go into dead silence. Nope. Oh, good.
All right.
That'd be weird. All right, so without further ado, let's start with none other than our dear friend Twiff, who plays Patrick. Go, speedrun. Let's do it.
Hey, Patrick is a half-elf spell-shot gunslinger. He was going to go to wizard school. He got framed for murder, was kicked out of school, was kicked out of his family, kicked around for a little bit after his name was cleared, but was still disowned because, it was a minor noble family, and it was scandalous. Since then, he's tracked down the person who framed him, Gadrin Lamb, killed him twice, and joined up with these fine group of people to bring some help and order to the city and fight back against whatever the hell is going on.
All right, thank you. Next up, we have...
you.
Yep, keep going. Yeah, straight down the line. Let's go.
Straight down the line it is. Hi, everybody. I'm Mally, and I play Holly, who is a fairy noble and decided that she did not want to get married when her parents said she needed to do that because that was her job, and she ran away. And she found these wonderful people, and she found out that the real world was not quite the same as what she was reading in the books, but she's kind of limping along. And then she decided in her roguish way that she really wanted to help these orphans who were dying of the plague, and wound up selling her soul to Asmodeus. and she's a very bad cleric of Asmodeus right now because she wanted to save some orphans, and it's going away. It is.
Hi, everybody. I am Era Janasi, and I play the character Quinn. She is a native to the city of Korvosa and an investigator by class and by trade. On a case for searching for a missing child, led her on the trail to Gadrin Lamb, where she hooked up with this fine crew. A bit of an antisocial curmudgeon. She's learning to rub along and kind of even like these folks. And together now we are working on unraveling a plot involving an evil queen.
Screwed up on the initial thing. Hello, guys. I'm Raikon Kazakin, and I play the Kitsune Druid, who hails also from the nearby Korvosa Forest. He originally got into this situation due to a friend who died from a drug overdose from a drug named Pesh. His initial findings was a man by the name of Gator Lan. After meeting up with the group he is currently with, he went and killed him twice. Finding out that he wasn't exactly the main purveyor of said drug, and now he is currently with them while attempting on the side to find the person who has originally been selling the drug.
If it goes very quiet,
all kinds of mute.
it might be your turn. Yep.
There. I was like, all the mute, all the mute. Oh, I'm Laura Bond. And I play Agnes, who is a fortune teller and a psychic. Has lived in the city of Korvosa for about 19, 20-ish years as she's raised her daughter. She was out on a peaceful shopping trip one day when she ran into these lot and ended up being set on fire. She has spent the last several weeks with this crew being set on fire several times more in the search for who has disrupted her city. And she just kind of wants to make it safe again for her daughter, basically, without being set on fire too many more times.
Oh, I guess that's me then. Hi, I'm Marcus. I play Merc, the skeleton champion of Iomade, who met the group because an acquaintance, they were all acquaintanced with the same person, and he decided, hey, you're gonna murder the queen? Well, she deserves to die, so I'm gonna come with you. And he was brought back by a necromancer who he doesn't appreciate very much bringing him back.
All right, thank you, one and all. Hey, Quest Junkie, welcome in. Thank you so much for bringing your community here, coming and hanging out. I see some very familiar faces. Phoenixy, Wacky, Bree, Pixie, good to see you all. Welcome, welcome. Let me just give you all the big old shout out here. Unless, of course, my mod has beaten me to it. Yes, my mod has beaten me to it. Playing Vampire the Masquerade sounds amazing. How did your game go? Tell me how you are. Guys, let me know. What are your highs? What are your lows? We're actually just about to kick off. So, there you go. Happy days. Good. Yes, I've prepped all my stuff, by the way. So we are ready to go. But before we do, we have one last group of individuals to thank. We have one last appreciation to send out your way. And I'm so grateful that Quest Junkie's here for this, because we are so appreciative to our audience. This is because you guys are what allow us to keep this whole thing running. You guys inspire us. You guys make sure that I get to stay as invested in my stories and in my games and in my players as I do. So thank you guys for being here and being a part of this. it's because of that I'd like to invite you to come behind the GM screen during my games to help me play and run these games for my players. And the way that you can do so is in a number of different ways. If you wish to, you can use any of the channel points earned simply by watching my show to influence the game through inspiration, divine healing, insight bonuses to give them clues to things, magic bags to get them out of tight spot. Even if you want to hinder them, there is the grand old wandering boss monster, which is just a literal like TPK monster that just rocks up. For no reason, but it does. But if you've also got the means to, and you wish to support the Dead as a Gamer a little bit extra, then we also have a number of rewards that you can pay for that have more immediate impact. As you can see, we are trying to help fix my computer, because my computer is a pile of dog shit. And so I am trying to fix it. It is a very expensive and tedious process, but we are on our way, and we are at 33% of our goal, which is amazing. So by hopefully the end of all this, and hopefully by the end of Gen Con, I'll get to, be upping my game in a lot of ways, which will be a lot of fun. So, what can you donate to? Well, right now, everyone is locked and loaded for these rewards, but I'm going to hopefully start taking some of these away. So, first of all, for $5, you can award hero points or jinx points. The red are hero points, the purple are jinx points. The hero points are used to reroll, stave off death, give yourself a mild bonus, or petition the GM for stuff that isn't in the game. Jinx points can be used for more or less the opposite. They can counter hero points, make a situation more complicated, or potentially be used to make something, make something harder or more challenging in a bigger, more cinematic way. For $10, I will draw from either a deck of heroic actions, and one of these heroic actions will be assigned to a player of your choice. These are kind of like superpowers that are like temporary, for example. Things like Endure the Onslaught. Give a creature you can see resistance to all damage that they take until the start of your next turn. There you go. That's kind of it. Or alternatively, you can get me to flip from the Plot Twist deck. I will draw 3 cards from the Plot Twist deck. You will get to pick one of them, and that is the one we get to play. Schoolii, who has been so generous as to donate for both a plot twist, a hero point for Dante, and a jinx point for me. A hero point for Holly and a jinx point for me, has also drawn the Moment of Glory plot twist card. So that's the one for today, for this one, Moment of Glory. So that is getting added to there, and we will use that when we can. Next up is, of course, our $20 reward, where you grant a player of your choice one of these golden dice, which is a golden nat 20. It counts simply as a nat 20, and that's just what it is. It's pretty simple. All right, for $50, I will increase the difficulty of a battle, whether or not it's the boss or whether or not it's a person. Some element of the battle becomes more challenging and more difficult, and or if you want to, for $50, I can give someone of your choice a magic item. Now, a lot of the magic item requests have been for set pieces, which when worn together in tandem, create something very, very powerful. I believe we have the Storm Sword, and we have the Shadow Blade. Do we have any other set pieces?
Yes, I have 2. I've got the where is it under my inventory? The armor of the Last Crusader and the shield of the Last Crusader.
Right, and the Last Crusader set. Nice. So there you go. So there's also that. Lastly, we have the $100 secret menu item. The secret menu item is something that is big, something bold, something amazing. Now, the secret menu item for this particular game is: our heroes are currently fighting in a pit that is designed for a sport known as Blood Pig. Now, traditionally, Blood Pig is played on an open field, very much like a football field, where you take a squealing pig and throw it into one of the 2 holes at the end of the field. Now, our heroes were asked to play Blood Pig, and they didn't want to. They wanted to, duke it out, which is fair. But what they didn't realize is that the Emperor is a bit of a sadist, and somewhere locked up nearby is Gorsnash. Gorsnash is a giant pig. A massive, massive, dangerous, and deadly pig. And the group will have to fight Gorsnash. That is all.
I tried to set the the Emperor on fire, and it didn't work. Apparently,
You
he's
did
not
try to
evil.
set. You did try to set the Emperor fire. Yeah, he's not evil. He's just chaotic neutral because he is just a jerk, and you're allowed to be a jerk.
Not easy, or that's it. Not evil, just insane.
He's not insane. I mean, he hasn't done anything that's been insane. In fact, he's like united and rallied like a lot of the disenfranchised population. Could have been worse without a singular entity protecting everyone. Not you buying it? No?
No.
Okay, fair. All right, let's crack onto it then, shall we? Guys, ladies and gentlemen, let us now delve back into our session as we get some good old music going. All right, beautiful. There it is. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again we return back to the streets of Old Korvosa, where an old and abandoned ramshackled hut has been used to turn into a makeshift fortress. There, at its heart, set upon a blood pig pit, is our heroes, as they look around and are engaged in a fierce and bloody battle. Our heroes have been seeking out Vencalo Osiriani, a protector of the city of Korvosa, one who has done a lot to try and unearth the evil plots of the queen, who has evil intentions for our lovely city. However, upon arriving and seeking his aid, it turns out that Vencalo has gone missing, perhaps on the run from the Red Mantis assassins that were found at his house. He did, however, have a house guest, one Salvador Scream, an artist local to the area, but when seeking out Salvador... sorry, not Salvador. Yeah, no, it was Salvador. When seeking out Salvador, they found out that his home was broken into by the new Emperor of Old Korvosa, a man by the name of Piltz Swatzel. Seeking out the Emperor, you have demanded to go to see the artist, but your request has been refused. Instead, you were offered to spill blood against some of his greatest athletes in an event called Blood Pig. But, of course, there's only so much that you can entertain the whims and machinations of a certified lunatic. So with spells, bows, guns, and blades all flying in all directions, along with your also less than mentally stable cleric of Zonkuthoninto, a woman by the name of Leori, we return now back to the fight as a rain of arrows now descends upon our heroes. So, as the rain of arrows falls down upon you...
They were on Smoko, so they actually do not get their first round.
They do. That's right. You're right. They were on Smoko. But now Smoko is done. Also, I have been reminded by my lovely audience, and thank you for that reminder, because that's exactly what I needed, that there was still a boss buff from last week that was there. So we do have a boss buff, which I do recall. It hadn't come into play, but we have the Executioner who has entered the fray, and they are the boss buff target for last week, so FYI. All right.
Yes.
Let us now flip initiative. Alright, we are going to be starting with Leori, followed by Padric, Dante, Holly, the Emperor, Mercutio, Quinn, the Executioner, Agnes, and then all of the thugs. Alright.
Yay.
So, Leori begins first. The first thing she is going to do is she is going to look at this guy over here. With her first action, 5, 10, 15, 20, she's going to move over to this individual and place one hand upon his shoulder and then literally put as much momentum into a kick as she can, as she then swings around above his back, over his other shoulder, and attempts to drive his body into the ground with an unarmed strike. And she borks it. I'm going to use a jinx point, because that was too cool of a description for that low of a roll. I said flippity flips. All right, and a critical hit.
The scary part is that was a 1.
Yeah, it's true. All right. So that is 35 points of damage as she swings around and slams this guy's face straight into the ground. He eats dirt, basically. With her second action, she then twists around and uses a leg chop in order to try and basically kick him right in the jaw. And that is still a hit.
Jeez.
As Leori kicks him in the jaw, he is knocked the hell out. All right.
That happened.
Yeah, there you go. So that is what Leori does as she swings into combat. Patrick, it is your turn as you see the elven sadist, basically make this guy's day not good anymore.
All right. I am thinking those archers will eventually be problematic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start taking them out.
All right.
So my first action is to turn around, bring my gun up, conjure a bullet to load it. I'm going to use fulminating shot, and I'm going to do some fire damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
So whisper burn to the barrel, and I will take a shot. And you said don't roll on them.
That is correct.
I'm going to go for thug number 8. So that's just roll in the box.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, indeed. All right. A 21.
Terrible roll.
That is a terrible roll.
That-
Let me find out. A 21 is a miss, unfortunately.
All right. I'll re-roll that with a hero point then.
All right, hero point taken. Let's go. A 22 does not fare ye
22.
any better, I'm afraid.
They got up by 1. Awesome. No. All right. Well, that's
Give us the dice tickets.
everything that I've got for actions.
All right.
So I'll just turn around, shoot at them, and miss.
Yep.
Ha-ha! I'm just trying
Okay.
to scare them. Warning shot across the bow, right?
Yeah, done and done. Okay, we've wow. Well, I guess, yeah, Tony, you may absolutely. I have no issue with that. We have a secret menu item unlock with a potential second secret menu item unlock on the horizon. So well, good luck, everyone. Okay, so Patrick, as you've taken your gun and fired your fulminating shot, we now have Dante. It is now your turn.
I am going to use my Druid's Crown to cast Animal Allies.
Mm-hmm.
And focus it in between Pilts and Jabber. I
Okay.
tried to put it into the chat. It's not dragging onto the chat.
Oh, sorry. Is it a save?
I don't own Animal Allies. Hold on. Yeah. It's a
Oh, no.
DC 20 Dex reflex save.
Oh no, that's okay. I just need to roll it myself. DC 20, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is. Let's see. Okay. Yep. That is a 26 for the Emperor. And as for our Executioner. Oh, she's not actually that skilled in reflex saves, but let's see how she goes. 16. So the Executioner doesn't make the save, but the Emperor does.
All right, then they are going to be taking 64. Oh my goodness. Because I don't own the spell, hold on. Got it. Do it a different way. There we go. 15 points of damage.
All right, very nice. Okay. 15 points of damage.
My single movement, I'm going to bring, or my single action that's left, I'm going to go over here. That's to they use the crown as a double action, so I only got the one action left.
All right, very well. That was Dante, which brings us to Holly.
Hello.
Hello.
Holly is going up, and she's going to cast Enervation. So it's a straight line shot. So from this position, I believe I can hit Piltz, Jabber, and Emperor's Thug number 2.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, I need a fort save DC 21 from all 3 of them, please.
Very well. Just bear with me one moment while I get their stuff sorted. Okay, so the Emperor. Fort saves, did you say?
Yes, fort DC 21.
Okay, Fort DC 21. That is 33 for the Emperor.
Don't like that.
Jeez.
Is that a critical success or just a success?
What was the DC? 21? That is a critical success.
21. Okay.
26 for the Executioner, so they've just made the save. And oh wow, okay, yeah, 29 for the other guy. That's because I rolled a 19. Divine Intervention, reroll the 33. Okay, hold on, I need to reroll the Emperor real quick.
Yay.
The Emperor got a 28, so not a critical success. So they've all succeeded, but no critical successes.
Okay, so they will all take 2d8 persistent negative damage.
Very nice. All right. Yes, please roll it into... actually, do you have a condition that you can drop on them? If you don't, then yeah, just in chat's fine.
Oh no. I
should?
There we go. You want to just use that for all 3 of them? Or roll for each one individually?
I'll use that for all 3.
Okay. And I do have conditions for them. Oh wait, no, they don't get conditions because they succeeded.
Okay.
Blast it.
Very well. Okay, there we go. Oops. Ah, damn it, I didn't need to do that. Yeah. There we go. Let's try that again. Good. Sorry, apologies. I'm just putting in
turned into a chair and then grew horns.
He did. All right, there we go. Nice. All right. Well, we have these now. All right.
Did you put damage on thug number 2?
Just putting that on now. 9 points of damage on thug number 2, 9 points of damage on the executioner, and 9 points of damage on the king. Done.
Yay!
All right. Which now brings us to the Emperor themselves. The Emperor looks down at you and begins to continue to bark orders. He reaches clumsily into his bag and immediately casts displacement upon himself. In order to protect himself, he now has a 50% mischance on any attacks made against him.
Oh, perfect. I can actually do something about that.
All right. So one action to draw his wand, the second to wibbly and give himself the displacement. However, at this point, you watch as 2 guards seem to be opening up what look to be these wooden slats on either side of the field. And as they do so, they are suddenly sent careening into the air. As they fly out from the point where they're pulling these winches, as these large tusks dig underneath the doors and fling them open, forcing their way out, we have 2 massive, and when I say massive, I mean massive boars that suddenly thunder onto the field. They let loose these horrifying squeals, and when I say they're angry, frustrated, enraged, I mean that in every sense of the word. They have arrows penetrating their bodies in a number of different places. Massive scars from slashes and swords throughout their personage. And these 2 are, well, yeah, they're just everything you would imagine a creature that participates in an event known as Blood Pig would have looked like. Padrig, you are unnervingly close to one. But it will take them 3 actions to have broken free and from the cage thing, the little arena bit that they've got. But they will be ready to participate in the following round.
Awesome.
Mercutio, it is your turn.
It is my turn. All right. So my first action is 5, 10, 15, 20 is going to move here. My second one, does Emperor's Thug have attack of opportunity? Because I am moving through his thing.
If you are moving through,
not many.
No, that's okay. If you are moving through his thing, he does not have an attack of opportunity.
Okay, then I am moving here.
Okay.
And then, wait, actually, before I do that, this, as part of my question, do you have to cast defensively in 2nd edition?
If you want to avoid attacks of opportunity, yes.
Well, he doesn't have it, so then I'm going to cast Enlarge on myself. And move so the Emperor here cannot escape.
All right.
I am now big boy.
Mercutio's body swells and grows as he now obstructs the Emperor from retreating.
I am now, because it's heightened to 4th level, or is it heightened to 4th or 6th? What level are we?
7.
We are level 7.
Alright, so I am now huge. My bonus.
Wait, did you say
damage is
huge?
Plus... Yes.
Unfortunately, if you are huge, you cannot fit up on the stage.
Okay, then I can choose the second level version, which is I will just be large then.
Sure.
But sorry. So apparently, according to being heightened to 6th level, choose either the 2nd or 4th level version of the spell and apply its effects up to 10 willing creatures. So I'll give everybody on my team the effect too.
All right.
Within 30 feet.
I'll be human sized.
Yeah, they'll be human size.
Well, the question is does it turn them large or does it turn them one size up?
Large. It says goes to large. Its reach increases by 10 feet or by 10 feet if started out tiny. So they do go straight to large.
All right.
I like this.
Oh, this is some kaiju battle stuff going on now.
All right, there you go. You've all become
I
large.
suppose that makes
And as he casts it, though, he kind of gives a haunting roar.
All right.
In anger.
Very well.
Because he has no tolerance for this man.
Sure. Not a problem. All right, Quinn, you're up. You feel your body grow and swell with the magics that have been preluded by your dear friend Mercutio.
Also
Wow.
to note, all your melee attacks have a +2 status bonus.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. So Quinn's been observing this whole time. Does she happen to notice that the Emperor is standing on some sort of escape hatch, or if she looks closely, is there a trap door or something under him?
Perception check.
Because I
If
feel like
you
I
would be so kind.
spied with my little eye something. Hold on. Yep, coming up.
I just thought that was his makeshift
Wow.
throne.
I'm gonna use a hero point because I really want to know the answer to this question, and I'm gonna roll again if you wouldn't mind.
I don't mind at all.
All right, there we go. That's a little bit improved. 32.
There is no trap door in the throne or near the throne. However, you do notice that it is trapped. There is some kind of mechanism there that the Emperor has access to. You're not sure what it does, but it's definitely not an escape way.
All right, I'm going to move forward. Can I just leap onto the stage?
Yeah, unless Holly's stopping you, you can kind of crawl up onto the stage. There's no room for you to actually get up there, though.
Okay.
So you'll basically be able to, like, reach it, but you'd be squeezing into that area with Holly.
Yeah, I was gonna try. All right, well then I will do something else. I'm gonna go attack the pig.
Yeah, all right.
Fine. Stormblade was already drawn since Marcus attacked the Emperor. And oops, that was terrible. Oh, not so bad. What happened to it? Did you see it? It was totally a 20. It just went. Did anyone else see it?
No, we didn't see any
I
of
did.
it.
No, we
I
didn't see-
did.
Ah,
It was
fine.
20.
yeah. Now it's just a 20. It was a natural 20 for a 32, which would have probably hit.
That probably would have. Oh, by the way, you can actually roll on these guys as well. You don't have to just then, but like, yeah, the pigs are fine.
Okay.
All right, so the AC on the pigs is a 27, so that is not gonna hit. As you go to swing at it, it raises its thick skull and smacks your sword against the tusk. The tusk itself is harder than most armors you have encountered and deflects your shield. Oh, sorry, deflects your sword swing.
All right, I'm gonna assume a defensive stance and just kind of.
You will not be
see what
able
goes
to.
on.
Perception check, move, action, attack. That's your 3.
Oh, okay, got it.
All right. We then go to the Executioner. The Executioner sees Mercutio. Will begin by instigating a rage. Roaring with spittle and saliva just flying outwards, she grips her vorpal axe.
Oh, I forgot she had that.
And she is going to take a great big swing.
Doesn't that like insta cut my head off if it's a nat 20?
Yes.
I think so.
I think if it's a crit. Hey, wait, hold on, wait one
Oh,
second.
it's a critical miss.
Yeah, that's not quite right. Hold on one sec. Sorry, she did not get adjusted. There we go. And also, why is it such a big negative? Why is there a -6 on it? What does she have
Did
on
you
her?
say she
One
was
second.
a gnome?
Yeah, but that shouldn't affect the attack. Hold on, let me just roll something real quick. Oh, you lucky bastard. I'm not counting that, but...
Yes.
Yeah, not sure what happened there. Okay. So that's... What is happening with that roll? Interesting. Okay, I don't know why the math isn't working on my thing at the moment. But...
Oh.
Yeah, but just looking at the results, so rolled a 6. That means that is a... let's see, 25... 31 to hit.
Oh, that hits. It was 3 above.
Alright. Okay, that is 15 points of damage as the axe swings in your direction. Second attack. So this is a -5. So this is plus... Now, hopefully this will work. If it doesn't, I'll just...
to help me.
20... Yeah, it's not working. That's fine.
Slowly getting
Oh.
closer to that 20.
Alright, so that is... let's see, so that's 20... 33 to hit.
Yep.
Alright. With a 33, the axe comes in again and swings, cleaving another 10 points of damage straight off you. Alright, final attack. So this one is a plus 15. Ooh, I don't like that one. So I'm going to burn. I'm going to burn a jinx point. Because I don't want to kill you off outrightly just yet. So 15
So there's
plus...
2 different versions.
No.
There's the Pathfinder version and the Pathfinder 2nd Edition version.
We're going with the 2nd edition version.
Okay, so he has to make a DC 37 Fortitude save or be decapitated
When he crits.
if you get a nat 20.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so, unfortunately
You
the
said a
third
DC
attack...
What?
37.
37 Fort.
That I would insta die because I would not pass it even with a nat 20.
Yeah, that's why I didn't use my nat 20
And
to...
it's a level. And it's a level 17 rune.
Jesus.
Yep. Alright. So, moving on. So, the attacks, 2 of them strike you, 1 of them does not. She immediately tells the Emperor to evacuate. As we then go to Agnes. Also, Brune, yes, you may. And if Tony, you are in there as well, you can also name one of the pigs. One of the pigs is now Bruniza. And if Tony wants to name the second pig, you may. Alright, let's keep going. Agnes.
Yeah, so Agnes is kind of going to hold out her arms in a rough corner shape in front of her. as she kind of like begins putting under her breath, calculating angles and things and whatnot. And she's gonna cast Shatter Mind, but she's also gonna amplify it, and it's a mental attack. So she normally it would just be like a mental assault on her senses, but because I'm spending a focus point to amp it, it's gonna just be like a shout. I think she's gonna assail
Oh,
their minds
sorry,
with a
just-
shout of just like.
Sorry, super quick, Laura, you are still very quiet.
Okay, hang on. Oh, you know what it is? My computer updated, and I better to reset my sound settings. It does that every time.
You
That's
would
okay.
think there would be profile saves.
Yeah, there we go. It did. Every time I have an update on my laptop, it resets my volume settings back to 64 for some reason as a default.
That's very weird.
Apologies. Right.
No, that's
okay.
alright. Let's go.
Yeah, it's so annoying. Yeah, so she's going to cast Shatter Mind, and she's going to amp it so into a 30-foot cone. So however many people she'll get in a 30-foot cone kind of in front of her.
Are you trying to avoid Mercutio?
Yeah. It says enemies.
Okay, well, if you can target it, then yeah, that's fine. That'll hit everyone, yeah,
To
in that
all
area.
enemies in the area. Yeah, it says, yeah. So it's a basic will save, DC 25. Yeah, she's kind of just going to sail everybody's mind with a shout of just like, not in my city! Is what they'll just be here screaming into their minds.
You have failed this city. Okay, yeah. Very well. Alright. Emperor's Thugs will save, you say, yes?
Yeah,
What's the DC?
25 will save.
Oh, well, they'll need a natural 20, which they don't get. They critically fail.
Oh.
Jabba gets, a 19, so that's just a regular fail. And the Emperor... Oh, the Emperor gets a 20. They all fail. With the minions critically failing.
Okay, so that's 3d10 plus 4. And the minions are 2 seconds, blah blah blah. Full spell change creatures that fail are stupefied 1 until the start of my next turn, and creatures that critically fail are stupefied 2. And they also take 3d10 plus 4 mental damage.
Alright, roll the mental damage in chat, and I will give that to them. 28, very
Okay,
nice.
so
And
28.
And they're stupefied, you say?
Yeah, so the ones that critically failed are stupefied 2, and the ones that just normally failed are stupefied 1.
Alright, let me just see if they live. So that's 28. Okay, so that is Thugs 2, 3, and 1. 2, 3. And number 2 is exploded.
Oh. Not in my city! Blood just starts trickling from his ears and nose, and he collapses to the deck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that guy just died. Alright, so, with the Emperor's Thugs immediately receiving that shockwave of mental energy, that psychic wave causes them to kind of reflexively kind of try to block their ears. One of them doesn't get to it in time and just spews out blood before falling to the ground. Alright. I think you've got one more action if I'm not mistaken.
I do, but there's not really many places to go. Yeah, she's gonna stay here. She'll use an action to take out a trusty rolling pin, which is now bigger, but probably just as useless.
Alright, very well. Which then brings us to... Wait, where's Holly in my initiative order? Did I take Holly's turn?
No, I'm up towards the top.
Did I skip Holly and Dante?
No.
No, I did my turn.
Yeah, Holly went.
Did Holly... What did Holly do?
I did the innervation.
That's right, you did enervation. Okay, yeah. That's why I don't know why my brain's having.
there's a lot of people, so it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
un-
So, ground troops are going to make their move. These guys are definitely going to just go for Mercutio because he is like right there. So we're going to do them in tandem, and they're going to pretty much roll the same thing. So, Emperor's Thug will attack, and you're flanked now, so they're also going to get that bonus as well. So attack number 1 from both of them is going to be an 8. Jinx point. Let's use these. All right, that is much better. 21 to hit. Wait, that's not
That
right.
misses.
No, it's not right. So, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 to hit.
Okay.
All right. So, you take from both of them 24 damage. Actually, sorry, there's one more bit of damage there. Another 11. So you've taken 35 damage from the 2 of them on that first attack. Second attack, which is a -5, which is a -1 on this. So that's an 8 plus whatever I roll. So 8 plus 15, 23 to hit.
That
Oh, sorry, 23, 24, 25. Sorry, 25.
still doesn't.
Okay, yep. So they both swing and they miss on that last one. And they had to move in order to get into position to flank. One of them didn't, so I guess he won't make an attack. He doesn't want to crit fumble. He'll just defend himself. All right, that is those thugs. Now for the thugs on the roof. We're going to go with a volley of arrows. So I need Patrick and Quinn, then Dante and Leori to make me some reflex saves.
Reflex. I should be good at those. You know what? I'm gonna use a hero point.
All right, hero point for Dante. Very nice. All right, good use of a hero point. All right, Patrick.
I'm feeling I should probably use a hero point as well, but I was talking on mute.
All right, very well. Another hero point. This one for Patrick. Done and done. You may make that reroll if you'd like. Nice.
Better.
All right, all of you managed to make your saving throws as the volley of arrows fill the area. You duck behind cover, you move to a clearing, you basically just do what you can to just avoid this rain that comes down upon you. Yeah, you absolutely nail it. Leori actually, she seems to like almost put her hands out, like trying to embrace the arrows, like when they hit her, she's just like, hit me! And then they just sort of, every single one of them pass by her and she misses and she's like, aww. So that is them.
She's such a strange girl.
she is. All right. She is, speaking of which, it is now her turn. She is going to take out her frosted chain. And with her new large size, she will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Will basically climb up the side of this building where this poor archer is. And she is going to try for a grapple attempt. Okay, with a 41, he's only got a 20. So that is a critical hit. So you watch as she basically goes Godzilla. And she grabs hold of this archer. And this archer's like, ah! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! And you watch as she just goes, ow. And puts him in her mouth. And then starts to, like, rinse her mouth out.
What? Okay.
Yep. that guy is he's gone. He's not being eaten. It's kind of like
He's gone. Let's just put it
It's
that
like
way.
when you swallow the goldfish whole.
yeah, basically.
Gross.
All right, Patrick. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's suffering.
All right. Got a giant pig in front of me.
Yeah, I should probably do something about it.
Yeah.
You're
So
the druid.
let's see. I am going to.
I might be the druid, but these are already very, very angry.
Yep. I'm going to take out a elemental frost bullet and activate that. Load that into my gun, so there's 2 actions. And then I'm going to use my nat 20 and shoot it in the head.
Nice. All right.
All right. So this is going to be double everything. So I've got, it's going to be a first use of my new conducting rune, which gives me stuff when I use energy, which an elemental bullet is going to. So let's see. So first thing is going to be just the damage for it. So
All right, let's do it.
Shift.
Yep, left shift and drop.
So left shift and drop. All right, so the base damage is 34. And then the bullet does... Where did I have that? I wrote that down. So the bullet does 2d4 persistent frost damage plus 2 splash damage. And that's going to be doubled, so that'll be 4d4 persistent frost damage.
Okay.
So drop that in the chat, right?
Yes, indeed.
All right. So that's 7 points of frost damage, but that's persistent. And then the conducting rune gives me an additional 1d8 of the frost damage, and then a critical hit. It does another d8 persistent damage.
Wow, nice. All right, let's make that happen.
So this will be just the 1d8, which is 1 more frost damage, and then the persistent frost damage, another 6 persistent frost damage. And because I have critical specialization, it needs to do a where did that go? Succeed a fort save against my class DC or be stunned 1.
26.
And yeah, I think I'm at 23 for the class DC.
All right, very nicely done.
All right, that's it for me.
All right, Dante, you're up next.
Yay! We're gonna 5, 10, 20, 25. Now I need to zoom in. I can just barely see Pilts, and I'm going to cast Dispel Magic.
Ooh, very nice. All right. Dispel magic. I think that is a check that's going to be needed.
It doesn't say which, it just says a counteract check.
All right. I will find out what that is. I believe you would still need to roll your... You know what? I'm not going to lie. I have no idea. Let's find out. Counteract check Pathfinder 2E. There we go. Boom. Counteracting. 2 forces to determine if they successfully end an effect, yada yada yada. You add your relevant skill modifier or appropriate modifier to your check against the target's DC. If the DC is the stat block, it's the caster's DC. Okay, cool. So you need to make a spell check. So this is using your spell, like whatever you use for your spell checks.
Do I add any modifiers to it, or is it just straight check?
It'll be your casting modifier. And the DC...
Alright, I have to remember which one that is.
For a druid, it's wisdom. And for your DC, it is... For me... 11, 21 is the DC.
Oh.
Sorry, not 20.
You know,
Sorry, not 21, 29.
So even if I made a nat 20, I would not make it.
You should be adding your level to this
I
as
only
well.
have a +4.
No, that's your. Is that just your?
Also
Yeah.
adding my level?
Yeah. And you're trained in your spells, I presume, so that's also +2.
Yeah.
So you should be adding 9. You should be adding 13 to that. So 24.
Up.
So you got a 24. Okay. The DC is 29. Mental maths.
So yeah, I'm just gonna use a nat 20 on that, just to end the spell.
All right, not a worry. Throwing out a natural 20, the displacement spell fizzles out. He is not happy about that eventuality. Not by a long shot.
I'm not gonna waste a hero point that I have a very.
Hero points can stop you dying. I get it.
Yeah.
All right. Holly, you are up next after Dante steps forward and removes the protection spell from the Emperor.
So question. If I hit Mercutio with Innervate, will that heal him?
Yes.
Okay.
If it does negative energy damage, then yes, it will heal him.
It does do negative energy damage.
Yeah, so even your that one spell you have that re-heals you after you use it.
Huh?
I forgot what.
Vampiric touch.
I think you.
Yeah.
Would that end up just healing both of us?
No.
Nope.
Because I think it has to actually deal damage.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, how many people can I hit with my Innervate? It's a line. I can step slightly this way to get a better angle.
You can hit 3 if you ignore if you ignore Mercutio, you can hit 1, 2, maybe 1, 2, 3. Yeah, only 2 of them at best in a line.
Okay, well I do want to hit Mercutio.
Okay, in that case you'll hit the Emperor, the Thug 3 and Mercutio.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. DC?
Fort save 21.
Okay, so this is... Alright, that is a success for the Emperor. Which, just let me check that real quick. So 19 plus 15 is 34. Yeah, okay, cool. So that did that right this time. The Thug... Thug got a 23. So you said what was the DC? 20.
DC was 21.
21?
Can we stop
okay.
succeeding?
No. Alright, so the Emperor critically succeeds. The Thug only regularly succeeds.
Okay, so the Thug is going to take another 2d8 persistent negative damage. So that's...
Alright,
and
so that's 11 damage.
How do I roll on the heal for Mercutio?
Mercutio will just heal the same.
Well, because if it's a success, it's 2d8. If it's a failure, it's 4d8.
Oh, then roll
What do you
48.
And and I think he can just choose to fail.
I
Yeah,
was gonna
yeah.
say, I
Yeah, you
used
can
to
relent.
fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
Mercutio
21
gets
healing. Yep, nice. All
An
right.
extra 11 points from that last one.
All right, very nice. All right.
And not 11.
As the enervating
Great.
blast flies from Holly, it manages to avoid the Emperor as he ducks to one side, but hits Mercutio, healing his body, and his necromantic energy swirled inside of him. The thug, however, behind him, not so lucky. Which then brings us to the Emperor, who will immediately withdraw as best he can.
No, he won't. I will use my attack of opportunity reaction.
You may do so.
And I will. I'm not showing any mercy. I'm just nat 20ing.
Sure. Let's see what happens. Roll your critical damage.
That is 33 slashing.
All right, 33 slashing. The Emperor is still alive. And will continue.
Hey, Dag,
Yeah.
are we still supposed to be picking cards and numbers and stuff on crits as well?
Oh, you're right. We totally should be. I've been totally borking it. Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Accidentally spaced on that one.
All right, let's get some crit cards going. Who's landed a crit so far? I think Padrig. Dante, your one doesn't count
Yeah, I
because
did
it was
one on the
a
pig.
it was a dispel, and Mercutio, I think you've got one as well.
Yes.
All right, and I think did anyone else get crit? Did I crit anyone? No, I don't think I did. All right,
No.
Padrig, number between 1 and 5.
2.
2. All right, boom.
This can be bludgeoning or piercing,
Your
so
choice.
whichever's better.
Let's see. Target is sickened 3 or clumsy 2. What do you want?
What do those do?
Give penalties equal to, well, clumsy is penalties to strength and the like. Sickened is, I think just D20 rolls.
Let's go with second.
All right, sickened it is. The wild boar gains sickened 3 as you shoot him, and the blow stings him right across the face as it frost bites him as well. Okay. And Mercutio, what'd you get? 1 to 5.
What? 2.
2. Slashing. Go again. Target loses fly speed.
5.
5. There we go. Gut slash takes 1d4 persistent bleed damage. Nice. All right, you cut him across the gut. He is bleeding.
Very useful.
Yeah, that is quite useful. It still won't kill him, but you can roll a d4 to deal that damage right now.
But we'll know where he's going.
That's very true.
And it's max damage. Oh, no, it's not. It's a 4 on my side.
Okay.
Oh, well, 3.
Let's see. Does he have a healing potion or a wand or something? Nope. He does have Cure Light Wounds. Okay, so he's going to move twice. Oh, no. Yeah, he's going to move once into the back room. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And from here, he is going to cast Cure Light Wounds on himself. And try to heal some damage and rid himself of his persistent damage.
I was gonna say, didn't he take more damage from the persistent negative damage from the first innervate?
Oh yes. How much damage is the persistent?
2d8 persistent.
All right. Can you roll that for me, please?
So that was.
Also,
Alright.
that gives me another question.
And does the
Would
persistent
that mean
damage
that's
happen when you
persistent
save?
healing on me?
Yes.
Technically, yes. So yeah, sorry. So if you make the save, it's still persistent damage. What stops the persistence?
Let's see. It doesn't say.
Let's have a quick look then, shall we?
It just says the creature takes 2 persistent
Yeah, I
negative.
was looking it up for the rules. I
Is
think
Is there a duration?
you take the specified damage at the end of your turns, after which you attempt a DC 15 flat check to see if you recover from the persistent damage.
That's the one. All right, so yes, which means he gets a flat check to see if he gets rid of it this round. He does not. Okay, cool. So he is no longer bleeding, but he still has the persistent enervation damage. All right. So we then move on to the blood pigs. All right, you guys ready for this?
No.
Probably not.
No?
Good call. All right. The pigs will charge. Patrick, you're up in the line of fire, so it's going to go for you first. That is a critical hit.
Awesome.
That is 31 damage from that first hit. It is then going to swing its jaw around and hit you again. Ooh, I don't like that. Let's burn another jinx point here. Nope, that'll still miss. And yeah, I needed 2 actions to charge at you. Oh wait, I forgot. Did I say that we're raging? No, they're not raging. He'll use the last. No, he can't use the last action to rage because he was charging. Damn it, never mind. All right, this one will rage, and as it does, it will charge. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. There we go. All right, it is going to charge and go for Holly.
But
That will be a hit. And Holly, that is 17 damage as the boars, basically one of them comes up to one side, wham, hits Padraig hard. The second, boosh, rams into Holly. Oh, that's 2 extra damage because it was raging. Sorry. There you go. Done. All right, the boars are now in full swing as they begin to move, maul, and trample through our lovely heroes. As we then go to Mercutio.
Okay, so not that it matters, not that it's gonna really affect him in any way, but he does take 4 extra damage because of being large.
Who
Because
does?
it's +2 pilts.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. So second,
Mm-hmm.
you said I instead of persistent damage, I gained that as persistent healing from a spell, right?
That is correct.
Okay. And do I get
I'm
that
to
at
constantly fail.
the start? Well, yeah. Do I get that at the start or after or at the end?
Is that going to affect your action?
No, I just want to know because I mean.
Well then, let's take the action first, and then we'll look that up.
Okay. Am I able to move through the enemies? Or
No.
Is there
Not
enough
without
space for me
making
to
a
move
check.
around them to,
There is not enough space to move
Okay,
around them.
what is that check?
An athletics check to bull rush through them, or overrun in this case. Also, you heal at the end of your turn.
Okay. Alright, I will do, for my first action then, do the athletics to move through them to chase after pelts. And that is a 23.
All right, a 23. That is that is enough to get past the thug, but not enough to get past the executioner, who manages to force you back and prevent you from moving forward.
I will hero point that.
All right, go for the reroll.
Please be higher. That's a 24.
That is still not enough, unfortunately. Though it is higher.
Might
Of
need
course
to use
it's
that,
not.
that 20. Just be like, fuck. Just be like, screw it.
Yeah.
get it
Oh yeah. Don't forget
passed.
to take my nat 20. By the way.
Oh yeah, I will. I did forget to.
Fine. I guess I'll use my next 2 to kill the thug and then slap jabber.
All right, make your attack. Don't forget you get the -5 penalty for this first
well,
attack. That's okay.
It missed.
Yep.
It's a 13.
As you swing, you miss the thug.
All right, and then yeah, this is gonna. So this is. Yeah. Oh boy. Yep. Nope.
All right, that is a second miss. All right. Unfortunately, Mercutio, your attacks do not find purchase, and the Emperor is swiftly getting away. Quinn, it is your turn.
All right. Thank you. Taking a page from Leori's book, I'm going to cross over here and scrabble up the wall for the other 2 archers.
All right. Yep. Okay.
Feel rugged,
Yeah.
man.
All right. Yeah. You jump up, and yeah. Are you gonna try and grab one of them?
Yeah, I would like to throw one at the pig.
I will take a hero point for that, but yes, you may.
All right. What do I need? A strength check or?
Let's go with an athletics check, and I'll make it the DC of the pig, which is, let's see, where are you, piggy pig? It's a 28 to hit though.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the catch. Is these things are tough. So before I take that hero point, I will give you the option to like obviously do something else if you want. Oh, and by the way,
Yeah.
if you do succeed, you'll do damage to them both. If you don't succeed, you'll still do damage to the archer.
And I suppose I
still see that as a
cannot
win-win.
use my natural 20 and my hero point simultaneously.
Not on the roll, but you can use your hero point as a cost to do the action, then a nat 20 to get the action to work. Yes.
Okay, yes. So the hero point to do the action, natural 20 to make it work.
Wait, you could roll first and see if it hits.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Sure, for giggles, let's see how that works.
You could roll that 20.
It never
You also roll a
happens.
nat 1.
My modifier is not that great either.
All right. You climb up onto the top of this roof and you grab hold of one of the of this poor archer. You fling and move as you hurl him downwards towards the pig. Are you going to use that nat 20?
I am, please.
Okay. Also, I think Quinn's got a bit of an echo. I think it's coming from chat.
Yeah.
All right. That better?
Okay. Yep, that's better. Sweet. All right, with your natural 20. So, let's see. You are large in size. You've thrown these archer. Archer is roughly, like 80, 90 pounds, something like that. Let's go with, roll me 2d10 plus your strength plus 2. So,
D10.
so 2d10 plus double your strength plus 4 because you have critted.
Hold on.
Does this mean they also get a crit card for bludgeoning?
Yes.
So there's my 2d10.
Okay.
So that's 11 plus my strength.
Okay, so that's 11 damage to Thug 7. And what's
Plus
your
my
strength?
strength plus 4.
Yep.
My strength is 12, or the
that's-
bonus is plus 1.
Okay, so that's a 6 in total. So that's 17 damage to you, 17 damage to the pig. You're aiming for the one that Padrick's attacking?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
so
the
that's-
closest pig.
All right. And then we get a crit card. Pick a number between 1 to 5.
I would like a 3, please.
1, 2, 3. Okay, bludgeoning. All right. 2 for 1. Deal normal damage to one adjacent target. So I'm gonna do this just for fun because this is hilarious. As the guy hits the pig rips its head around and launches him towards the other pig, You will deal 1d10 plus 3 to the other blood pig. So roll that damage in chat.
All right. Six
Okay.
whopping points.
That's right. That is 6 damage to him, and again another 6 points of damage to the thug you sent flying.
Nice.
So yeah, so basically you've thrown him at one, it's hit him in the face, and he's just been shoved off, and then hit the other one.
It's beautiful.
I was very unfortunate for that guy. He was 2 days from retirement.
Aww.
Alright, Jabber, the executioner.
We forgot to do the healing.
Oh, you sure you want to do the healing?
I mean, yes, I'm sure I want to do the healing.
Okay.
Considering how she under half health me with 2 hits.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Alright, so 2d8 into the chat.
Oh, that's 10, okay.
Alright, 10 points of healing. Attack number 1.
Healing is helpful.
She once again raises her axe in your direction.
Should have put my shield up. Oof.
Alright, it's more than that. Let's see, so that
Yes.
is 38
It's
to
over
hit.
28. 38?
I believe-
that's 10 above my AC.
I believe that is a critical hit, which is 36 points of damage for that first hit. And I get a crit card.
And I failed the Vorpal save because
no.
He has to roll on
It
that
has to be a
20.
natural 20 for the Vorpal save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Pick
still.
a number between 1 to 5.
That's what makes it a little
1.
bit less broken, is that it needs to be a nat 20.
What was that number, sorry?
1.
Alright. Triple damage. So that is another set of
Oh.
damage for you.
Again?
Oh, no, it's just one.
The second time.
No, it's just one. So instead of being a ×3 weapon, it's a ×4 weapon. So that means you just take another 11 points of damage on top of that, as he has disemboweled you. But I mean, in this case, I'd say that he's more just ripped out a nice big chunk of your rib cage and collapsed part of your chest cavity. All right, she's then going to turn to her second attack.
I hope they help me. Oh god.
That is also not a critical miss, FYI. That is,
Oh, no.
let's see, that is 12 plus 17 is
29, that
20,
hits.
29. That is 17 points of damage.
God.
And with the final blow, so this is plus
Now this is gonna be the nat 20.
plus 7 to this, so no, sorry. 7 plus 12 to this.
Oh.
Alright, so 12, that is 28.
That hits. I'm down.
Maybe.
There's no
Well,
way that I'm
wait,
not.
they could roll low. Oh wait, no. Even if they rolled low, you're still
I'm at
down,
8
yeah.
health.
Okay,
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't die. I get destroyed.
that's very true. So, as you are struck by the third and most devastating blow of the executioner's axe, there is a rain of bones that just shatter apart as the armor falls to pieces. These large chunks of metal now just lie in ruin all over the floor. You watch as the flame in the eye of the skull that rolls out of the helmet fizzles and simply ceases to exist. All right. Any reactions? Anything people would like to say, do, think, wonder?
Well, this is behind me. Do I even notice this?
Given that you're large, I'd say yeah, you would.
is Patrick's reaction.
Agnes definitely eeps.
Eep indeed.
Mm.
Well, I guess Die Hard was actually a useless feat for me then.
A little bit.
Because I forgot I don't go into dying state. I am auto-destroyed if I die. And Die Hard just makes it dying 5 instead of dying 4.
Oh yeah, undead when they hit 0, that's GG, I guess. All right, we'll come back and I guess we'll find out more. Agnes, you're up next. Oh wait, yeah, no, that's a good point. You can use a hero point to stay up on 1 hit point.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You sure?
Yes.
You don't have to. Don't feel pressured. I don't want to.
No. I
don't-
want to.
I mean, what else are they gonna use it for?
I don't want to put you out. All right. As this happens, your body reassembles into the armor as you are reformed and still there, but your bones are broken. Your form is fading. You can feel the energies leaving you. You actually feel like you're about to pass out. Divine healing
God.
coming in. Full hit
Wait,
point
that's a bad
restore.
thing.
Oh yeah, that's true. Divine healing. So that explodes. Poor Mercutio. He's gone. He turns to powder as
Well,
divine.
it could be a necromantic divinity.
I was gonna say, I would think they know what to do. They are divine.
That's true. That's
Meanwhile, the gods up there are like, "Oh shit, we used the wrong one." Oh
instead of hitting me with like black energy, they just strike me down with a lightning bolt of
Yeah.
holiness.
Yeah. So it's
Clean
like
up on the stage.
it's like one of the himbo gods that walks out. It's like, yeah, dude, what's going on? You watching the game? Oh, that's awesome. Hey, how the heroes doing? Oh, dude, that guy looks injured. I'm gonna help him. No, wait.
We got the party bro god following me.
I'm helping, bro. I'm helping. Yeah. High five. Yeah. Why is no one high fiving me? Don't leave me hanging, bro. No, okay, I'm done. Okay, you are not dead.
My
You're
god
not,
is powers.
yes, powers. You're not you are not smote by the gods. You are indeed healed by the necromantic energies, and you are now on full health, courtesy of Ira Genasi. Thank you so much.
I'd like to imagine this, that he exploded, reformed from all the negative energy, and is just letting out a horrifying, ghostly shout.
Fair enough. That nat 20 and that Vorpal weapon's looking really good right now. Well,
No. Look, I have plenty of ideas for a backup, but not 6 episodes into me being in this campaign.
Mercutio's like, not like this. Not like this.
Not another death. Not another death.
Agnes, let's go to you, please. Thank you.
Okay, so first off, Agnes is going to point at, I just want to keep saying Jabberwocky, Jubia. Point at Jubia and just cast message, which is 1 action. So she'll just mouth the words, but my voice will sound like right next to their ear. And the voice will just say, surrender is an option. And then what weapon, the thug that was on the stage that exploded from the mine shatter, like what weapon would have he had in his hand? Like what weapons are they carrying?
They had hatchets.
Okay, so then I'm going to use my nat 20 to telekinetic projectile the hatchet at Blood Pig number 1.
Oh, that's rude. Okay,
So the hatchet, she's gonna hear the voice, and the hatchet's just gonna levitate off the ground and just whoomp across the room and slam into
Fuck!
pig.
And the pig's like, Alright, critical hit. That is 2d8
plus 8.
Oh yeah, right, because your damage, not the axe damage. Yeah, do it. Explode it, and tell me what number you want.
How do I get multiple of them again.
Oh, does it not come from your spell?
3, 4, 5.
So if you look at telekinetic
Oh, yeah,
projectile...
I could just roll it twice. Oh, I can roll it on the pigs, can't I?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, pigs are good. Pigs are fine.
Yeah, so you can just hold down shift.
Oh yeah, I can hold down shift to do it. I'll just have to put it on twice.
Yeah, just put it on twice. It's fine. Boom! That is 35 points of damage as that pig is struck by the telekinetically flying axe. Pick a number between 1 to 5.
2.
2. 1, 2. Spell. Here we go. That is not going to be helpful for you. Let's try that again. Triple damage. Roll another lot of damage.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, where was it? Here.
It is super effective. And another 13 points of damage. So that is a whopping 58 points of damage dealt from this one hand axe as it impales and embeds into the skull of this large angry boar. Which then brings us to the thugs. The thugs are kind of concerned that Mukusho is continually getting up. They're going to make a will save, which is not a great will save, but we're going to give them anyway. They fail. The 2 thugs up the back will attempt to retreat. You get attacks of opportunity if you'd like to take them.
Yes, I was gonna say, do I get it on both of them or just one of them?
Just one. You only get 1 reaction in a round.
All right, I will do it on number 3 then.
Very well. Make your attack.
31.
That'll hit. Deal your damage.
As Merc is not all there mentally now from being brought back. He just starts going on a rampage.
Alright. That thug is ripped in half. The other thug, Dante, I don't think you have attacks of opportunity, do you?
I do not. I don't even think I can manage it.
Alright. Well, he flees to the scene. The thug on the ground, which is thug 7, is standing by the boar. He has a bow and arrow. He doesn't have melee stuff, so he's going to drop his weapon, stand up as 1 action, draw his weapon as a 2nd action, and try to stab this giant pig.
He got whipped into.
He is. Then he got yeeted into. Alright, here we go. So this is a plus 11. Nope. He is going to critically miss. Let's see. I meant to do that. And as he does so, he is going to then move 10 foot towards Patrick and the other pig. The other pig is going to make an attack on him. As he backs up to try and get away from the one right next to him, he runs into the other one, which then tusks him for 25, which is a hit, and deals 16 points of damage as he backs up and gets knocked forward. He did not do well. The archers. Now this one's getting chewed on, so he's going to try and break free. Oh, he is not going to break free.
Nope.
Nope. He is just being chewed on. Then we have the other thug who is going to try and stab Quinn. This is a plus 11 against Quinn. So that is 22 to hit Quinn.
That does not hit.
Alright, so free action to drop his weapon, 1 action to draw his axe, 2nd action to hit. He's going to try and hit again. This one is with a plus 6. Ugh, that is a 15 to hit. Does that critically
Hits even
fail?
less.
Does it critically fail is the question.
What would constitute a critical failure in this instance? My AC is 24.
No. So 10 or less is a critical failure. 10 or
Okay.
more is a critical hit. We have an inside bonus. Inside bonus. Alright, here we go. These wee little piggies were raised since they were children. Little tiny piglets. And they are very well trained. So well trained, in fact, that one might say that they respond to commands that are given to them by a special device. Looking around, I'm going to say that... Let's see. I'd say any of you at this stage could probably tell that next to the Emperor's throne is what looks to be a whistle of sorts. It's like a dog whistle, a very high-pitched sound that only these things can hear. You did notice that the Emperor did use it when the pigs first, like, kind of broke free, but didn't really get a chance to do much with it. In his haste to leave, he has dropped it, courtesy of our dear friend Odd Bandicoot, who has claimed the reward there. And in addition, we have our plot twist, which is Moment of Glory. There is a potential, I'm not going to say it's guaranteed, but there is now a potential that you, as a group, may adopt 2 giant wild boar as pets for your team. Either that or they'll kill you. Either or. That is your inside bonus. Alright, that then brings us to the one last archer who's going to try and shoot at Leori, because why not? Because I'm the only guy for the job.
Why not?
Here we go.
That archer's got some aspirations. If nobody else will do it, I will.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, the archer gets a... like a what? A 28? He actually does hit her.
The little archer who could.
Alright, second attack. This is with a +7.
He ain't gonna kill her.
Oh!
Ooh,
He
ooh,
crits.
20.
That's 22 points of damage. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what's happened here. Surprise opening. He gets another attack with the same bonus.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what if the archer does the triple crit?
That's the... Oops, sorry. I ignore that. You know what? I'm gonna... No, I won't burn my nat 20. I will backtrack if I need to. Alright, so this one's plus 9. That's 22... 23, 24... Okay, so that's 20... No, that's not right. 13 plus 9, 10, 11. So that is... Yeah, that is 24. Okay, so 24 to hit. Does that hit her? Her AC is... Not that high. So yeah, she doesn't take that damage. So minus 23. Okay. And last but not least... he is going to try for that third hit. This one basically just has to be a natural 20. No. Doesn't do it. He tried. He gave it a good go. Alright. But Leori does take that personally. And, of course, the extra damage was not appreciated. Alright. And I think that's all the thugs. Which bring us to the top of the round. Back to Leori. Leori is going to open up her mouth, and as she does, she is going to breathe a cone of cold at the archer who shot her, who failed his saving throw. And takes 38 points of cold damage, as does the thug in her mouth, who takes...
I forgot about that.
87 points of damage. Both of these thugs are turned to a very, very thick slurry as she does this. But that is her whole action to do so. Then we go to Patrick.
All right. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna see if I can get this jabber guy
Mm-hmm.
who's beating up on our friend Mercutio. So I'm gonna load my gun, fulminating shot. Let's do some acid damage to him.
Huh.
And we'll take a shot. So we are rolling in chat for this guy, right?
Yes. Roll in chat for the attack, roll in character for the damage. Oh! Very nice. Alright, that is a critical hit.
20.
Alright, love to see it.
All right, so roll in chat for, you said roll on the character for damage?
Uh-huh, that's the one.
All right. So that's the base damage there is going to be
16.
16 points of damage. And that's going to be 2d6 acid damage.
Alright, 7 acid damage.
And then another d8 acid damage. And then, do I roll the persistent acid damage now?
No, that'll be
Or
at the end of her
does he
turn.
just get that?
Yeah, that'll be at the end of her turn.
Okay, so the end of his turn, she'll get another d8. She'll get a d8 of persistent acid damage. And then fort save DC 23, I think is my class DC. Fort save against being stunned 1.
Alright, so it's this plus 16 is 30 is the DC. Oh, is what she gets.
That's gonna succeed. All right, and then number 4 for the card.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is piercing, send them reeling. Target is flat-footed until the end of your next turn.
Ooh,
Done.
that'll be helpful.
Okay, as Patrick
That's my
unleashes
turn.
another round directly into his quarry, Dante, we then go to you.
I am going to use Tanglefoot on Jabber.
Ooh, okay. All right.
That hit their AC.
That will hit their AC. Let me just double check. Hold
It
on.
is not a critical success, is it?
Let's see. It is not a critical success, no.
Okay. They take -10 circumstance bonus speed for 1 round, and that is it.
All right. So Tanglefoot bag comes out as you launch it, and it sprays all over them, pinning them to their location, making it difficult for them to travel. You have one last action.
It's a good question. What I'm gonna do? Because I can move, but I'm huge, so I can't go to top right.
You cannot squeeze through there, no. You can do the Godzilla thing as you see that guy running away. You can be like...
I can't even see where he's at anyways, is where I'm at.
Oh yeah, he gone.
I will sit here, I guess, because I can't exactly move past Jabber because of how far up there.
All right.
Or will I be able to?
No, you won't be able to.
Okay. Then yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, done and done. That then brings us to Holly.
Okay, Holly wants to get that whistle. Can she get that whistle? Is it next to Jabber, or is it easy for her to sneak up and get?
It is you're a giant. You can't sneak anywhere. But you can definitely just go up and get it.
Okay. I am gonna go up and get the whistle, and then blow the whistle
Mm-hmm.
and see what the pigs do.
All right. Make a survival check.
That's probably not good for me. No, it's definitely not good for me.
Survival.
I would like to use my nat 20 on that survival.
All right. Very well. Using your nat 20, that gives you only a 22. That is a success, which means that you have issued them an order. You do not know which, so roll me a d8, please.
Oh no!
Kill
Yeah, but-
Merc.
Okay. Very well. They don't seem to do anything at present.
Oh, good. We effectively told them to heal.
Not quite. You'll find out what they
Okay,
do.
and then Holly.
Yep.
Yay.
Oh,
Holly's gonna pull her crossbow out.
You won't be
Oh,
able
no, a
to.
dagger. Sorry,
Move, retrieve item, use item. That's your 3.
What was that? Okay, never mind then.
Yep. The Emperor runs in to one of the rooms. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's not it. Ha ha ha.
if only this was wider, I could just jump down onto on the other floor.
Oh, right. No, okay. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Okay, so he's going this way. Okay, there we go. Alright, he enters a different area of the compound. Alright, done and done. That is the Emperor's turn. Alright, the pigs. They will move. As they do, they attempt an athletics check against Agnes and Padrig. What is your
Unless
fort
you're just gonna let the
DCs?
bypass.
Fort DCs, please.
Fort DC is
I have no idea. Is
so your
my
fort-
bonus
plus
for-
11, so,
So it-
21.
Yep, so it's your fort plus 10.
Okay. 23.
Okay, you are both sent flying in different directions, but away from Holly, as the 2 pigs take up a guarded stance around her.
Well,
All right, and then that pig that I crit, so he gets persistent damage at the end of his turn,
Yes. So
unless he shakes it off, right?
yeah. So roll that, and then I will roll to see if he stops his bleeding. He does. So yeah, he just does the damage, and then he is no longer bleeding. Actually, I've also got to do the Emperor too. Emperor is still bleeding. So
Okay.
that's 2d8 for the Emperor.
So
Emperor takes 8 damage.
is
Okay.
it still? Would it still be
and
the
did they
4d4?
save on the-
Sorry,
because it
Padrig,
was a
you go
crit?
first.
Yeah, would it be 4d4 because it was a crit for the?
No, the conditions don't crit. Only the initial explosion
Okay.
does.
Okay, so it's 2d4 and then a d8. Nope, that's wrong. So we'll do the 2d4 first.
All right,
and
let's
we'll
do
miss the chat entirely somehow.
it.
All right, and then also a d8. So that's 13 points of frost damage. But it does
Okay.
shake it off.
Ooh, very nice. I like that. Okay, so. All right, that pig is not looking great. By the way, these pigs are taking a licking, by the way, in case you haven't picked up on that. The one pig you've been fighting has taken 130 damage so far and is still up.
Yeah, no, I'm very aware of that.
these pigs.
Stop shooting
It's
at
still got a hatchet wedged in its head, and it's still fighting.
And it's and if you look at its health thing, it's still orange.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I was hoping someone would go grab that whistle. So thank you, Holly.
Okay.
Amy.
Mercutio, we're up to you.
Did he say from that innervation thing earlier? I don't remember if he did.
Yes, yes, he did.
Okay.
So yeah, Merc is staring down at Jabber.
Oh, Jabber's looking up at you. She's still raging, by the way.
Oh yeah. But so in case people forgot, when Merc had his helmet off, his eyes glow blue. After coming back right now.
Oh, is your helmet off?
No.
Okay.
Under his helmet, though, how it's normally dark, but usually, like, you could see, like, a faint blue glow from his eyes. It is glowing blood red underneath, as he will use all 3 of his attacks on Jabber.
All right, let's do it.
First one is... that is a 28.
28 is on the mark.
Okay. Oh, I gotta add 2 for my damage because I'm large. So that's 17 slashing. Then, oh, I didn't roll it on her. I rolled it on in the chat. Whoops.
That's okay. I can still apply the damage. No, that's fine. So 17 damage.
Attack number 2, which is at 10. Oh, that's a 28. Again.
All right. That will hit. Deal your damage.
As she takes another 11 slashing.
All right.
And then that's a 21. I don't think hero pointing will help because I would literally I would have to crit in order to hit her.
All right, so you're gonna leave that be?
I think. Yeah.
All right, very well. Which brings us to Quinn.
Wait, she's got a 28 with flatfoot?
Oh, sorry, it should be 26 with flatfoot. My apologies.
Are they flat-footed?
Yes, because of the crit from earlier.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You know what? We'll use the hero point.
All right, let's see it.
Come on. Nope. Yeah. No.
All right, unfortunate. Because that is a critical fumble.
What?
Because if her AC is 26, you just got an 11, mate. All right. McClover tipping in $30. Thank you so much. Let me know what you would like here. I feel like he's about to come in and help Mercutio out a little bit, but maybe I'm wrong. Here, 2 hero points for Mercutio, 1 for Quinn, 1 for Patrick.
I can't use any more hero points.
Well, not for this one, but yeah. 1 for Quinn and 1 for Patrick.
I was gonna laugh if he gave me a nat 20. I would have been like, all right, I'll use the nat 20 for it.
2 for each. My apologies. So 2 hero points for... Oh, okay, I see. So loading the decks again. Fine. Except for Dante. Dante doesn't have a full deck, but that's okay. All right, there we go. Boom. Thank you so much. Mercutio, I need a number between 1 to 5 for your crit fumble.
Let's go 3.
3. Here we go. Hand it over. Unless you succeed a reflex save, the target gains possession of your weapon.
Oh. That would not be good for you.
No, because my reflex is only plus 10, and I don't want her to have a 2d8 longsword. Oh, that's a 28.
Yeah, that's good. You managed to save against the effect. You almost lose your grip, but you quickly re-grab it and you hold onto it tight. All right.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
We now go to Quinn.
I want to chuck the other archer at Holly.
At Holly.
Now,
Holly.
to be clear, my intention is not to hit Holly. Look how far she is. But my intention is to get him between those two pigs so that he is perceived as a threat to Holly.
Oh, I see what
Sure.
you're doing.
Again, I'm going to use a hero point. I'm going to take a hero point for you to do that.
That's fine.
Just roll a d20, get higher than a 5, and you're good.
Okay. He says that because I roll terribly.
No, because you just need to hit an area. You don't even need to hit them. Yeah, you're
Alright.
good. You grab this poor dude who can barely resist you, and you fling him into the region of the pigs. They make short work of him, and you realize why Blood Pig is also another operative name here, as gore and blood just explode from the central point here.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to say that took you 2 actions, 1 to grapple, 1 to throw. You have 1 more action. If you want, I'll let you take a athletics check to stomp on that last thug if you'd like.
Oh, as I leap down from the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that puts me proximate to the pigs. I wonder if I'd be
I mean,
perceived
over
as a
here.
threat. I'll do it.
Over here is fine.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stomp on him.
Alright, make an athletics check. Your target number is 20.
All right, let's see how this goes. 1 sec. Come on, dice, don't fail me. Gotcha.
Nice. You stomp that thug down, and he is obliterated as well. Crushed underfoot. He is not moving. The only thug that remains... Is there a thug that remains? Oh, it's the one that ran away. Okay, never mind. He's good. Okay. The only one that remains is, of course, the pigs and the Jabber. Jabber, enraged, will raise her axe. And with a last big yell and shout, I'm going to burn my nat 20. But we will come back next week to find out what happens in our next episode of Curse of the Crimson
How
Throne.
dare you?
Thank you very much, everyone, for coming and joining us. I hope that you had an amazing time. This has been a lot of fun. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. And you can find it here a number of times during the week. We are in the midst of school season, so of course, it's going to be hectic. It's going to be wild. But we are still here for all of our scheduled shows, which include, of course, Reign of Winter, which is on Wednesday nights in Australia, which is Tuesday morning in the US. We have Friday. We have Extinction Curse in my morning. Thursday evening for you guys, and then Saturday morning / Friday night for US people, we have Dag versus The Walking Dead. Plus, if you want to check out my cool adventure with Careful Cantrip, that is also on Tuesday nights for the US folk and Wednesday morning for us in Australia. So go and check out all these really, really cool shows. And guys, don't forget, a big shout out and thank you to our sponsors for the show. We have Hero Forge, Sirenscape, and Fantasy Grounds, all of which make these things so much more fun and so much more amazing. And if you guys have time, voting for the Crit Awards is still up. And if you haven't done so already, hey, consider going to the link and supporting your old friend Dag, as he and Careful Cantrip are up for several nominated awards, which would be amazing, including, of course, Best Overlay for Careful Cantrip, Best Villain for Careful Cantrip, which I took a big part in helping make with along with Dave, the DM from that show, and of course, Best Paizo GM is yours truly. So there you go. All right, well. That's it. That's us done for the day. Let's look for someone to raid here right now. Who is out and about? Who is doing stuff in the Twitch space? All right. And we have... Oh, there's quite a few people doing stuff. Okay, let's go and raid our friend. Here we go. Computer is just taking a wee second here. Come on, I definitely follow channels. There we go. Let's go raid...
Now,
let's go raid Top Notch Tabletop. We haven't raided them for a while. Tabletop Notch is a really, really funny group of TTRPG content creators that play in a studio, and they're so fun. The DM is such a character. I highly recommend going checking them out, giving them a follow, and yeah, going and seeing how things are. Flood their chat with as many hearts and emojis as you can, because we love to send good vibes everywhere. Once again, bless you. Thank you for joining us. My name is Michael. Be kind to each other, because why not? It's free. Stay safe, stay wonderful, and until we meet again, as always, from me to you, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.
Bye, everybody. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night.